Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to mathematics class. Students, in the previous video, we solved exercise 2.1, question number 2 and 4. Today, we are going to solve remaining sums. So, let us solve it. Exercise 2.1, question number 6. Salil wants to put a picture in a frame. The picture is 7 integer 3 upon 5 centimeter wide. To fit in the frame, the picture cannot be more than 7 integer 3 upon 10 centimeter wide. How much picture should be trimmed? Students, try to understand this question. In this question, the breadth of the picture is given to us, which is 7 integer 3 upon 5 centimeters. It is also clearly given to us that to fit in the frame, the picture cannot be more than 7 integer 3 upon 10 centimeters. Also, it is given to us that how much picture should be trimmed. Students, thus it is quite obvious that the breadth of the picture is more than the breadth of the picture frame, which is 7 integer 3 upon 10 centimeters. Students, so in order to fit the picture in the frame, we have to cut or trim the picture. And to trim or cut the picture, we have to subtract a smaller fraction from the larger fraction. So, let us solve question number 6 and find out how much picture should be trimmed after writing the necessary details given to us. Breadth of the picture is given to us 7 integer 3 upon 5 centimeters, and converting these mixed fraction into improper fraction, we get 38 upon 5 centimeters. Breadth of the picture frame is given to us 7 integer 3 upon 10 centimeters, and converting 7 integer 3 upon 10 into improper fraction, we get 73 upon 10 centimeters. Now, let us find by how much picture should be trimmed by subtracting a smaller fraction 73 upon 10 from 38 upon 5. As we know that the breadth of the picture is greater than the breadth of the picture frame. Thus, picture that to be trimmed is equal to 38 upon 5 minus 73 upon 10. Students, now let us find out the LCM of denominators 5 and 10, as the fractions are unlike fractions. Thus, LCM of denominator 5 and 10 is 10. Now, finding out the equivalent fraction of 38 upon 5 with denominator 10 as LCM is 10. We get 38 upon 5 equals to 38 into 2 upon 5 into 2, which is equal to 76 upon 10. Now subtracting the like fractions, we get 76 upon 10 minus 73 upon 10. Now subtracting numerator 73 from numerator 76 and keeping common denominator 10 as it is, we get 3 upon 10. Thus, 3 upon 10 centimeter picture should be trimmed in order to fit the picture in the picture frame. Now, sum number 7. Ritu ate 3/5 part of an apple and the remaining apple was eaten by her brother Somu. How much part of the apple did Somu eat? Who had the larger share? By how much? Students, in this question, it is clearly given to us that Ritu ate 3/5 part of an apple and the remaining part of an apple was eaten by her brother Somu. And we have to find out how much part of the apple Somu ate. Also, we have to find out who had the larger share and by how much. Students, so in order to find out Somu's share, we have to subtract Ritu's share from a whole number 1. Then we have to compare Ritu and Somu's share to know or find out who had the larger share, either Ritu or Somu. Then we have to subtract again a smaller share from a larger share to know by how much the share was greater or bigger. So, let us solve question number 7 and find Somu's share by subtracting 3/5 share of Ritu from 1. Therefore, Somu's share equals to 1 minus 3 upon 5. Now, converting whole number 1 into fractional, we get 1 upon 1 minus 3 upon 5. Now, finding out the LCM of denominators 1 and 5 as the fractions are unlike, we get 5. Now, finding out the equivalent fraction of 1 upon 1 by multiplying first the denominator and then the numerator with the same required number, we get 1 upon 1 equals to 1 multiplied by 5 upon 1 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 5 upon 5. Now, subtracting the like fractions, we get 5 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5. Now, subtracting numerator 3 from numerator 5 and keeping common denominator 5 as it is, we get 2 upon 5. Thus, Somu add 2/5 part of an apple. Students, as 3/5 is greater than 2/5, so we can say that Ritu ate larger size of an apple than Somu. Now, finding out by how much Ritu share larger than Somu, we get 3 upon 5 minus 2 upon 5. Now, subtracting numerator 2 from numerator 3 and keeping common denominator 5 same, we get 1 upon 5. Thus, Rita's share is larger than share of Somu by 1/5. Now, sum number 8. Michael finished coloring picture in 7 upon 12 hour. Vaibhav finished coloring the same picture in 3/4 hour. Who worked longer? By what fraction was it longer? Students, in this question, it is given to us that Michael finished coloring picture in 7 upon 12 hour and Vaibhav finished coloring the same picture in 3/4 hour. And we have to find out who worked longer. Thus, in order to find out who worked longer, either Michael or Vaibhav, we have to subtract a smaller fraction from the larger fraction. As we know that when we compare two things or objects, we have to always subtract. So, let us solve question number 8 and find out who worked longer and by what fraction. By subtracting a smaller fraction from the larger after writing the necessary details given to us. Time taken by Michael to color the picture equals to 7 upon 12. Time taken by Vaibhav to color the picture equals to 3 upon 4. Now, finding out the LCM of denominators 12 and 4 as the given fractions are unlike, we get 12. Now, finding out the equivalent fraction of 3 upon 4 with denominator 12 as LCM is 12, we get 3 upon 4 equals to 3 into 3 upon 4 into 3, which is equal to 9 upon 12. Students, now it is clear to us that 7 upon 12 is smaller than 9 upon 12. Thus, Weber work longer. Students, now let us find out by what fraction Weber work longer by subtracting 7 upon 12 from 9 upon 12. Now, finding out by what fraction Weber work longer by subtracting the like fractions, we get 9 upon 12 minus 7 upon 12. Now, subtracting 7 from 9 and keeping common denominator 12 as it is, we get 2 upon 12. Now, reducing 2 upon 12 into simplest form, we get 1 upon 6. Thus, Weber work longer time by 1/6 of an hour.